Hi, it's Tekina-eirú, Nature's Clarity Coach. And what am I doing playing such moody music? Well, I am having a little bit of time of reflection. Why tonight? Why on the back porch? Well, tonight is a very special night. Some people call it May Day. There are other names for it. But basically, it is the midpoint between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. And you know what's special about this night? It is a great time to reflect on your life and do a mid-season checkup to see how you're doing. Why is that important? Because I don't know about you, but many times if I set a goal for my life, I spend more time beating myself up for not reaching that goal, for getting delays, for not getting there as fast as I would like to get there, instead of appreciating the baby steps of progress that I have made towards the goals that I have set in my life. And that's a very important thing to stop and realize, because if you're always beating yourself up for the goals that you haven't yet finished and you don't take time to appreciate how far you've come, then you're giving yourself a dose of negative energy that is really gonna keep holding you back. So I hope by the end of this video you can figure out ways to celebrate the progress that you're making in your life. Do you feel stuck in any point of this goal that you have set for yourself? Well, we're going to talk about that as well. And we're going to help you ID what your next steps are. Now, don't get me wrong. To be successful in life, you can't always set such cement goals and not give a little bit of flexibility, because sometimes the divine power, God, the universe, whatever you want to call your helpful team that's out there, sometimes they know better than you do what you need. And so it's important that you get yourself going in the right direction and have a little bit of flexibility on where your goals end up. So how do you start? How do you even start? Well, what you want to think about is, where do you want to be by the fall? Fall is a time of harvest. It is time to reap what you have sown in the spring. And so one thing that you can do for yourself is think about, where do you want to be in the fall? Is it job related? Is it education? Is it relationships in your life? Is it your health? Are you working on something? Well, what is the goal that you want to achieve by the fall? And again, don't be so stubborn and cemented in that goal. Let there be a little bit of flexibility for life to take you to a better place than you realize you were headed. But those are good things to work on. Do you find yourself stuck in any of your goals? I have a favorite little ceremony. If you know, I'm great at making little ceremonies for myself. How do you get unstuck after all that you went through this winter, releasing things that are no longer serving you, all of that stuff? If you watch some of my other videos, we talked about that a lot. But I bet you there might be something that is still making you feel stuck. Well, how can you get rid of it at this point in time? Well, this is one way you can do it. Use a little bit of fire. Now, don't burn your house down, but use your intention and say to yourself, okay, I'm going to meditate on this flame, and I'm going to think about the things that I want to burn away in my life. You can use your favorite blowtorch. And it doesn't have to be a fancy candle. This is just a simple little birthday candle that I had hanging around. And you just use your trusty trusty blowtorch, light it up. Oop, the wind got it already. You know, meditate into that flame. Think about that place that you're stuck. And when you have really figured out what it is that you want to release, just use your breath and blow it out. Or if it's a big problem, use a big breath to blow it out. Release those final things that no longer belong in your life, things that have come to an end, that are holding you back from reaching that goal that you would like to reach by the fall. What else can you do? Have you found that there are some things that you haven't even started? Are there some seeds in your life that you have not yet planted? It's still not too late. It's still the height of the growing season is here, and it's still not too late to plant those seeds that you're still holding on to. And last but not least, you want to go ahead and celebrate. Think about your goals. Think about the progress that you have made thus far. Even if your progress was releasing things holding you back, that is progress. Planting your seeds, that is progress. Watching them start to grow and flourish, that is progress. You don't have to wait to the end of your goal to celebrate what you've accomplished. Life is a journey and not a destination. And if you wait until the end to celebrate your progress, well, I'm not even going to finish that sentence. So, again, today is a midpoint between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. It's a perfect time to do a mid-season check on your goals. And if you are finding that you spend more time beating yourself up for the things you haven't yet accomplished, you need to give yourself a break. You need to step back. You need to celebrate the progress that you're making in your life. And then identify the things you still need to work on. Identify the things that you're feeling stuck on, whether it's a job or relationships or education or your health. Really pick it apart. But by all means, do celebrate where you've come, how far you've come. It's sort of like my favorite analogy is the elevator. You can get into the elevator of life and you can push the button for the basement. And you can stay in the basement, open the door, wander around the basement, being sad and depressed. But you know what you're going to find in the basement? Negative energy. You're not going to find those wonderful good things that you're looking for in the basement. So celebrate your life. Find something to be happy about in terms of your progress. Get back in the elevator. Push the button to the penthouse. And even if you don't make it to the penthouse, you'll certainly be out of the basement and into more productive energy for yourself. So, this is Tekina-eirú, Nature's Clarity Coach. And someone asked if I can play another song, so maybe I'll play some more. This is my favorite moody song for when I need some healing. And there's some beautiful words to it, but maybe I'll sing them some other time. Tekina-eirú, Nature's Clarity Coach. If this video has given you some food for thought, but you still don't know how to move forward, I'm a life coach, and I would be so honored to help you. Bye-bye.